Coronavirus confirmed as global pandemic by World Health Organization. What's going on, guys? Make Cal Electric. It is Thursday, the 12th of March, 2020. This is an emergency broadcast. I've got a lot of information to give you. As you all know, yesterday the World Health Organization declared the coronavirus a global pandemic. I will put a link to all the information at this hour. There's 126,000 cases worldwide confirmed. In the United States, 1,312. I'll put a link to the latest map. As you can see, the United States, it's closing in on us. Now, it doesn't matter if you think, well, this is no worse than the flu, or this is fake, or this is this. Listen, the people who want this to go down are going to make it go down, whether we sit here and bicker about whether it's as bad as the flu or not. Who's behind all this? Well, I'm pretty well convinced. Stay tuned till the end of the video. I've got a lot of information to give you. Trump announces travel from Europe to be restricted amid coronavirus threat. Now, people, if you want to scroll down and listen to his address, he's talking about this and that, and then Department of Homeland Security comes out after the speech and says it's not this, it's that, so who knows. But travel's being restricted. This, after Trump for the past week has talked about it's no problem. In fact, White House economic advisor claims coronavirus is contained, says Americans should stay at work. This on March 6th. Trump says coronavirus will go away, urges Americans to stay calm. He even proclaimed himself an expert on the coronavirus. I don't know. I know so much about the coronavirus because of his natural ability. He's a genius. He just knows, okay? And it's beautiful and it's terrific. Scroll down here and look at some of these videos of the President of the United States, people. I'll put a YouTube video. Anyone who wants a test can get a test. He said this March 6th when no tests were available. He even goes on to talk about how beautiful the tests are and compares it to the transcript and the letter. It's beautiful, it's terrific, it's perfect. All of you Trump people who still want to believe in your Messiah, let me tell you something. This man is a used car salesman. Trump retweets White House photo of him fiddling, says he doesn't know what this means. Do you think maybe he's in on it? He's just doing all this for your entertainment? Why would he retweet this? Look at this. Donald Trump retweets a photo of him. He says, who knows what this means, but it sounds good to me. My next piece is called, Nothing Can Stop What's Coming. He retweeted this. Do you think maybe he knows what's coming? Let's take a look at what's happening. Governor Cuomo deploys National Guard to control coronavirus in New Rochelle. This is in New York. There is a containment area in New York. I'll put a link to this. Meanwhile, out in California, police quarantine California neighborhood after coronavirus deaths. Police are quarantining neighborhoods in California. Riot police fire pepper balls at University of Dayton students who protest coronavirus shutdowns on campus. Riot police moving in on people. Meanwhile, in Georgia, officials preparing part of state park for coronavirus patient isolation. You mean FEMA camp? New Jersey declares state of emergency as coronavirus cases surge in tri-state area as Italy extends quarantine to the entire country. Coronavirus up to 70% of Germany could be infected, says Angela Merkel. Again, it doesn't matter if you or I go back and forth about how bad or not bad or how this compare this virus to the flu or whatever. People, this is happening. I got a ton more to give you. We got Iranian nurse begs and pleads, please for the love of God. Since this morning, 100 people have died before my eyes. Meanwhile, back in the United States in Nebraska, frightening photo of infected Nebraska woman 36 being taken away. Does it look like nothing to you? Donald Trump tweets, what's coming next? Zero hedge. This is the most frightening disease I've ever encountered in my career, says architect of national pandemic strategy. Yahoo News. As the coronavirus spreads, one study predicts that even the best case scenario is 15 million dead and 2.4 trillion hit by global GDP. Yahoo Finance. White House officials privately discussing declaration of national state of emergency. Why am I giving you this? Because this came out along with it. White House told Federal Health Agency to classify coronavirus deliberations. Classify from what? What do they want to classify us from? What's coming next? President Trump? Other news, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune to film without live audience. There are sporting events. There's all kinds of crap where people are not attending. And the NBA actually suspended the entire rest of the season after a player tests positive for coronavirus. Trump says $200 billion in tax relief, low-interest loans among new financial stimulus offered to measures to soften coronavirus impact. Let me ask you, Mr. President, who's going to pay for all this? What you're looking at on the screen now is the inevitability of the situation of the United States of America. And I've said this for years. This cannot go on forever. There is going to be a reset. I always thought it would be Operation Blackjack. Maybe it'll be this virus. Maybe Blackjack will go down in the middle of this virus. Who's responsible for all this? Along with Bill Gates and all those sick bastards. It's been reported that Tom Hanks and his wife have been diagnosed with coronavirus. You might say, okay, well, Tom Hanks. I always like Tom Hanks, whatever. Did you catch this? Tom Hanks' son Chet gives update on his parents' condition after they tested positive. Just happens to do it without a shirt on. And what's going on this man's chest? People, do you need any more proof? You're looking at it. It is right in your face who is responsible. Call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, though. I tell you what, everybody better review the trailer to the Gray State documentary that was never made because the people were murdered who were making it. You better prepare yourselves right now. All the shit we've talked about for 10 plus years. It doesn't matter if you think this virus is nothing to worry about. The people behind the Georgia Guidestones are the people behind this virus. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google that. Do you need it to be any more in your face? Please tell me what you think about all this. Please rate this video. Please share this information. At the bottom, all my links to Twitter, Facebook, Gab. Follow me other places because I will be putting out a ton of information that I will not have time to do videos for, but I will tweet out information that I think is vital. Be sure to follow me and tell me what you think about all this. And get ready for it. Because it doesn't matter whether you think it's real or not. It's happening. You guys take care, stay safe. I will see you on the next one.